Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a visual.
I was proud of it. Hello, and good morning on a Tuesday.
Good morning. Is it top of the morning there, or is it later?
No, it's lunchtime. It's 12:30.
It's 12:30. So what do you say? What do you say at lunchtime in Ireland?
It's lunchtime, everybody. No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not amongst like the actual regular citizens of Ireland.
Oh,
And
okay.
yesterday was the longest day of my entire life.
Because
Well, we flew, so we didn't sleep.
okay.
And I don't know whether our pilot was like in a rush to get home or what the deal was, but we landed at like 3:45 in the morning here
Yeah.
instead of 6 a.m. Like we got here so extremely early.
Wow.
So it was like by the time we got through everything and was said and done, it was like 4 in the morning. We're like, what are we supposed to do now? Like,
Right.
where do we go? We can't even
Where do we
check
go? The
in.
hotel isn't ready for us.
Not at all. Actually, ours ended up being ready for us before the
Good.
kids in my mother-in-law's hotel. But
Mhm.
even still, it was like got on the bus, got bus passes, and we were like where we were. Already had a full day of going to see the Oscar Wilde statue,
Wow.
checking out Trinity College,
Mhm.
and doing that whole area in the Liberty space by 9 o'clock. We're like, now what do we do?
Okay. Done the sightseeing for the day. Now what?
It was just a really, really long day where
Yeah.
we got into our hotel, got situated, took naps, and
Mhm. I
still
would
it was like
imagine.
lunchtime. And we're
Yeah.
like, okay, now what?
Right. How was the flight? What airline did you fly?
So we did Aer Lingus and it was awesome.
Oh, good.
Super easy, not an issue at all. And while we arrived so early, I was like,
Mhm.
okay, here we are. So today is our first day of conference.
Mhm.
Cliff and I checked in. He's at a breakout room right now, and I'm just
Mhm.
I'm like, I'll go see Hank and check in with my show, see what's going on in the world where it's warm. It's like 70 for you today, isn't it?
It's warm, and as we were talking before we went live, all kinds of crazy stuff is happening here since you left.
What the hell? Hey, Mari. Good morning, Paula. Hi, Emily. Thank you so much for keeping the fort held down while we're away. Lots of text messages in my first day away of just checking in and making sure people
Mhm.
are good. But I think they're good. I
Yep.
just need to let go.
Right. There's nothing you can do in Dublin to help out in Mashpee right now.
Yeah, that's it. I said it. We're iffy on the Liffy because I'm facing the Liffy River right now, and I feel like absolute garbage. Like, I got that seasonal whatever it is that's going on at home, and
Uh-huh.
even here the pollen count is super high.
Really?
Hacking, sneezing,
Ugh.
wheezing.
I thought it was over here, but then it started up again this morning.
Yeah, awful. So I'm loving the medication over here, though. I gotta say, you can't really screw it up. It's like breakfast, midday, then we go to nighttime. We're good.
Hey, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Another thing we should have here that we don't.
Well, they've got a lot of Big Brother around here.
Oh, they do.
Oh yeah. I've not seen a police officer. I haven't seen a Garda since I've been here.
Really?
But
they're
everything's
watching you?
CCTV. Oh, 100%.
Oh,
I don't
That's
know
weird.
how that there is smashed glass and hooligans everywhere, but I'm not up late enough to see that stuff, Hank.
to see the hooligans?
Yeah, no. It even says there was one spot where the kids are staying at my mother-in-law, which is like on the other side of the Liffey.
Yeah.
And it says CCTV because loud crowds and hooligans.
Oh.
I was like, sorry, kids, watch out for the hooligans. Mom and
Yeah,
dad
the
will be back for
hooligans.
dinner.
That's definitely an Irish-British word, a hooligan.
Totally.
They talk about them going to soccer games. The hooligans misbehaved at the soccer games.
That's it. Yep. Lots of football around here. Very crazy. There's pitches everywhere. Don't touch the pitch. Don't go near it. Everybody's
no.
obsessed with
That's
the soccer.
sacred ground. That's
Oh,
sacred
yeah.
ground.
I'm super jealous of you. How did you score tickets to the Savannah Bananas?
My brother has a small season ticket package for the Red Sox. and he somehow got included in the lottery. And he got 4 tickets and said, "Well, I'll give you one for your birthday. Who else do you want to take?"
Ah,
So Mariana had never been to Fenway Park, so I took her, and she'd never been on the subway. So we drove to Riverside, and we took the subway in, and she thought that was kind of cool. And then, of
so
course,
fun.
and then getting in Kenmore Square, I was able to, well, honey, this is where Boston University is, where I went to college, and over here in this building is where the radio station was, where I fired Howard Stern. And, and if you
The
go
tour of Hank Ure.
Commonwealth Avenue, you find Boston College. So, and the game was, they're nuts. I kind of knew they were kind of like, like the Harlem Globetrotters, but baseball, and they do, goofy acrobatic
Oh
stuff.
my God, they're so fun. I entered the lottery. I did not get accepted. So this was something that you and I had no idea that you got to go in. And I was like, oh, he's going to the Bananas. I'm pissed. I follow them on social.
They did like a 2-hour pregame show.
Oh, they're so fun.
And then, see, I can't figure out, and I don't know, but suppose if I researched it, I could, if the team is made up of ball players who can dance and sing, or singers and dancers who can play ball. Because, I mean, in the middle of the game, music plays. Think about, for folks who don't know what we're talking about, think about the goofy stuff that happens if you've ever been to a minor league baseball game, and put it on steroids.
Yeah.
And have it happen while the game is going on. There is music constantly during the game, and the players will be up on top of the dugout dancing.
So fun.
As the game is being played. And they're making catches in the outfield and doing backflips. It was just insane. And they lost, the Bananas, to the Party Animals.
That's
but they had some guest stars. Jonathan Papelbon was there. Johnny Gomes was there. Who else am I thinking of? There's somebody else who was there. They had like 3 or 4 former Reds. Oh, Bill Lee. Bill Lee was
very
there.
Cool. Very cool.
And he pitched. He's 77 years old.
That's great.
Looks great. It was just a lot of fun, but it was just insane. And of course, Papa had his wallet open.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's a great place for Papa to have his wallet open.
Oh,
I would have been there too.
Oh yeah. First she wanted a replica kind of banana shirt, team shirt. Okay. And then, I'd really like one. Okay, well, fine. Go get one for the Party Animals. And, everybody got T-shirts, but it was, like I said, I didn't know what to expect. I wouldn't have expected that. It was just crazy.
It's a great show. It's like TikTok, but with baseball. I love it.
And I guess they're big on TikTok.
Yes.
And that's how a lot of people know them. She wore her banana team shirt into school yesterday.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
all the teachers were, "You saw the Bananas? How did you get to see the Bananas?"
We were all in the lottery. I got denied. I was so mad. Like I've literally been in that lottery since last August.
Really?
And you didn't find out until like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Good for you, Hank.
Well, the weird thing is, last year they played. I guess it's called Campanella Stadium in Brockton, which is where the Brockton Rocks played.
Right.
And this year they graduated to Fenway Park, which is a huge increase in venue and people.
Totally.
And the other neat thing was everything was open like the Red Sox were playing. So all the souvenir shops, all the food, all the, the sausage guy was out there and everything.
That's awesome.
It was everything but the Red Sox. So it was actually probably the Red Sox could use the help from a couple of players.
They're actually really talented.
Oh, they are. And they can sing and dance too.
Yep, exactly. Sláinte to you, Robert. Bring home some Bulmers. Apparently they're not shipping to the States. It's called Magners. All right, I will check it out. At a pub, very bizarre, having a glass of wine with my daughter. Had her first Irish coffee yesterday.
Hey. Now they drink their beer warm there, right?
I haven't had a warm beer. And I went to the pub twice yesterday.
And it wasn't warm? Twice?
Twice.
Oh, okay.
I told you I had a long day yesterday, Hank.
Okay,
don't judge me. What's up, Rick? And congratulations, Emily. Emily's got her kids' pajamas line that she's been designing, and her first shipment came in. Very exciting. Cool. I am working in Ireland right now. That's where I am, Cindy, if you're wondering where I am. I've got all day tonight, and there's like 3 after parties. How these people are party animals. Speaking of Savannah Bananas and the party animals, I can't keep up with them. They're like,
But
come
these are
across the
geeks,
street.
right?
Oh, they're total
This is
IT
essentially a
geeks.
geek convention.
Yeah, it's a geek convention. So there's 2 after parties that they're vying for people to go to. Then there's another one in the ship that is sitting on the Liffy right now. They're like, come over to this after party. They're handing out flyers. I'm like, I don't think I will be alive then, but thank you.
That's all right. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's not a shortage of things to do. There's not a shortage of things to do on the Cape either. Events on Cape Cod. That is our new group. We're almost at 2,000 followers and people members of the group. So please jump in and join. It's a lot of good times. I guess Bree did a great job holding down trivia over at Dino's last night.
Yep.
I got a thumbs up and no complaints in my
Very
inbox.
good.
So I appreciate that.
Very good.
Cindy, apparently another one of your coworkers is working with us. Robin is going to be holding down some trivia for us. And I believe Kristen is doing music bingo tonight over at Bailey's. Just some housekeeping things that are happening at home.
Right.
I know, right? Things are happening.
And don't forget the farmers market on Sunday, weather permitting, of course.
Well, you know, we did it in the rain, and man, did it immediately. It was great washout. Everybody flooded away.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when I was driving back we stayed at my brother's house in Framingham.
Yeah.
And driving down, and I'm going, oh, I don't know. Oops.
I know. I guess apparently Emily texted me the minute I left. She's like, the minute you left, the skies opened up. What do we do?
The sunshine left.
Sorry. At least we had the big tent from the Hui World Oceans Day.
Right.
So we were able to jump underneath the tent and save everybody's stuff. I guess that's for a little while. Yeah.
The weather forecast is actually pretty good the rest of this week. So probably
we'll enjoy it. I'm freezing my rear end off.
Yeah. Cold air or just like aggravating, not warm.
Well, it's windy and cold. It's like 50, and I'm not loving it. So,
it's Ireland. The weather's not great there.
No.
Neither is the food, apparently. But
I haven't complained. We have Nando's, so I'm so happy.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever had Nando's?
No.
It's a British chain. It's Portuguese food, but it's actually like spicy African Portuguese food. Either way, it's like family style. So we went out last night, had 2 full chickens and all the sides. It's like healthy KFC.
Oh, good.
I would kill to have a Nando's at home in the States. But, the closest apparently is in Washington, D.C.
Well, they'll take it. You never know when a chain is going to show up somewhere. I mean, Margaritaville is going to be here. So
right? Might as well. I'm not kissing that Blarney Stone.
You're not?
No, I did. My husband did the kissing of the Blarney Stone. They tell everybody to kiss the Blarney Stone, but apparently the locals pee on it. So I'm all set.
And I think to kiss the Blarney Stone, you have to like hang upside down or something.
Yep, that's what we did.
See, that's not for me. My mother did it. So if I ever saw the Blarney Stone, I'd be shamed into it because she was 70 something and she hung upside down and kissed the Blarney Stone. And if mom can do it, I guess I could do it. But
that's it. My mother-in-law, that's what she wants to do. She's taking the bus out there with the kids tomorrow. They were going to go today, but they were too tired. And too much
that's
walking.
Good. They've got your mom there, and I mean Cliff's mom there, and you guys can go do your own thing at the gig conference.
Oh yeah, so we can work and they can have fun. Yeah, it's great.
Why not? Hey, isn't that what kids do?
Exactly.
And isn't that what the grandmother is for?
Yep, totally. Yeah, they were shopping yesterday. They've been just Cody had probably 7 meals yesterday. Mom, I did how many steps? I need another snack.
You'll come back weighing less.
Probably. The amount we did, probably, I want to say 30,000 steps yesterday. Really? I'm exhausted.
Yeah. Well, the food is better over there because it's fresher.
Biofreeze. I've been living off of it. I'm like, oh, already.
Already. You could have called Aaron Selfridge and just got a box of it, but
yeah, right. Thanks, mail it.
Yep.
What's up, Jill? How are you doing? How's sunny Florida? Are you guys out of your heat dome yet? You're about to take off to Florida, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going to Florida the last week in June, so Mariana can go to the camp at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium, and we're all excited about that. We love it there. We love the aquarium, and we're going to take Megan and Mariana to a couple of places they haven't been yet. We're going to take them out to Honeymoon Beach and Caladesi Island, and it's going to be fun. Staying in a different hotel, a little bit away from the action. We've stayed right on the beach, and we're staying a little bit away this time.
Not a bad thing. I like being away from the thick of things.
No, it's a Marriott. It's actually a suites hotel. So you get 2 rooms, and they have their room, and we have our room, and the front of your room looks out onto the ocean. The back of your room looks onto the Intercoastal Waterway.
Well, then,
and that's where the dolphins and everybody comes swimming through all the time. So it'll be fun. We're ready for a vacation. We've been very busy.
Yeah, you have. I heard lots of sales going out the door.
Yeah,
so.
we won't say anything till it's all buttoned up. But somebody I know made the biggest sale she's ever made in her career.
That's
over the weekend.
exciting.
So
very cool.
You know, not over till as she says, the fat realtor sings, but we'll be real excited to talk about it when we.
She is too funny. We are.
Or the fat attorney. It's sometimes it's the fat
right?
realtor, and other times it's the fat attorney. So.
Getting closer to summertime, our first official day of summer, and Cindy G is going to be holding down the fort for Lemonadio over at the Chart Room. It's Quahog Day, and it's the 18th annual Quahog Day, and we've been a part of it since its inception, where Doug the Quahog comes out and prognosticates how many official days of Cape Cod summer we're going to have. Apparently, he failed last year, so he did some therapy.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember what he said last year, because he was over at where was he last year? Because we went.
Treehouse. Yep. Treehouse. It was absolutely beautiful. I think it was like 76 or 80 days.
It was gorgeous.
Either way, it was a terrible summer, as we all remember.
Yeah. Eric Fisher was there. Is Eric Fisher going to be there again?
Eric Fisher's coming back because I feel as if he needs to redeem himself. Although,
he was a good guy. He was a really nice guy.
He's a great weather nerd. He's got a local space here, and he's an all-around really nice guy. I really do enjoy him. And anytime we've got any scary official thing going on weather-wise, I'll call him up, and he's right there with an official forecast. How do you need me to drop it to you? And he'll send it to us on Lemonadio. So super awesome. Love having him on speed dial.
Yeah, and he's been at BZ for a long time.
Yeah,
one of the few people who have been at BZ for a long time who haven't left yet.
Well, I know.
But that's another story.
For another thing. Speaking of stories, what the hell is happening in Mashpee? I've been gone like a day and a half.
Well, the big story yesterday was that someone drove their car into Cape Cod Coffee in Mashpee Commons, and when the authorities got to them, they had shot themselves.
Awful.
Awful. I mean, at Cape Cod Coffee, that's busy most of the time. So I don't know how many people were in the restaurant or anything.
Oh, luckily it didn't hit Cape Cod Coffee. It was the pottery place right in front of it.
Oh, okay.
And I guess it didn't do too much damage. I think the car was just rolling. And this is not the first time in Mashpee over the last couple of months that this has happened.
Crazy. And then,
if you guys remember the bosun situation, so it's very weird.
Right. You know, and then still the repercussions of, the bullying incident at the school, and then the girl going missing, and people showing up at the school committee meeting, yelling and screaming.
A lot of people showed up at the school committee meeting, though, actually showing up. So it's
most were helpful from what I've seen. Most were helpful. A few were just like, come on,
noisemakers,
telling the school committee they should resign. No. Hold them accountable going forward.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have you had a chance to tap into social media there at all?
For what?
In Ireland?
In like around here, social media?
Yeah, I mean, have they started, appearing in your Facebook, on your Facebook page?
No,
and everything?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Although I really haven't been on it. We've been real busy.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no, just doing a little sightseeing, getting caught up, meeting all of the people here, and getting ready. I've got like full day of sessions tomorrow and the next. So no, I haven't really ingested much of what they think of us or what's going on their social media yet.
Yep.
I'll have plenty of time. Don't worry.
Because I'm sure eventually, just the mere fact that you're there, things will start popping up on your Facebook page.
Oh, totally. Well, they've got elections going on around here. So,
they do?
Yeah. So around every single, they hang their political signs on every pole.
Hmm.
So it's all the different parties. There's like 20 different parties. I'm
Oh
like,
my
how
gosh.
do you even keep track of who's running what around here?
Well, see, that's one of the things I was thinking about that this morning. Where you are and other places, the politics over there is so insane.
Yeah.
I mean, we think it's nutty here, but over there, it's just crazy.
Yeah. And they've got a lot to contend with. And I've got to tell you, I have not really run into too many because we're in a city. So it's
Yeah,
a lot of Bulgarians, it's a lot of Russians, it's a lot of it's just really a true melting pot. We had
really.
coffee yesterday from this cute little Turkish bakery
Hmm.
with all cute little Turkish delights out front, like just the
Wow.
nicest melting pot of people. But we were kind of lost, turned around from where we were, and this
Hmm.
woman in like full on hair curlers, like giant set, like all full set, and like her workout clothes are on, or like, where do you need to go, love?
Oh, that's great.
I loved it. She's like, you know what? The best coffee and a croissant, you just go over here. And I'm like, okay, I love this.
Okay.
She looked
You
like
look
she
like
was
you
getting ready
know.
for a show tune.
Oh.
So yeah, just super friendly, wonderful, busy. Yeah, I very much like the busyness of the city for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna look forward to getting out of here though.
Mhm. And what are your definite plans going forward, or are you still just kind of, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. We've got our train passes. We fly into Amsterdam on Friday,
Hmm.
and then we're gonna hit the road, and we've got a return flight from Antwerp and Brussels
Hmm.
at the end of the month, and we'll see where we go.
So you just have to get to Antwerp by the end of the month.
Yeah, we're going around. So I think we're going Amsterdam to Berlin. We're gonna
Hmm.
meet up with a former au pair that we had.
Yep.
And talk to Marie Therese. And then I think we're doing Vienna. We might do Budapest.
Hmm.
Czech Republic is now Czechia. They changed the name of it. I didn't know if
Oh,
you knew that, but
no, I missed that totally.
apparently that's on our list.
Okay.
So we're going to see where that ends up. Who knows, Hank?
Yep. Yep. It's so cool how you can get around there so easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
The trains are. I maybe we talked about this before, but I saw a map on somebody posted it of the train system here in this country and the train system over there, and you see the map of the train system here, and there's like three things. You look
Right.
at see a map of the train system over there, and there are trains going everywhere in and out of countries, and you just hop on and you go and.
Yeah, we had a little bit of difficulty navigating the map, but both my kids have the app now and they're like really good about bopping around. But they've got this Leap Pass when you go to Ireland. So if you're a visitor, you can get it for $30 and it's good for the trains, all the buses, all of the little transport things that they've got around here. There's like
Mhm.
15 different sort of things. And I've used it a hell of a lot since just being
Wow.
here a day and a half.
Mhm.
So
And,
best
and
$30 I ever spent.
yeah, and if you're in the city, you really don't need a car at
No,
all.
God, no. I wouldn't want a car here. It's crazy. These people are insane.
Yep. Well, I saw that when I was in Rome. I wouldn't want to drive.
No, nope, I'm good. So what's going on over the wing school? I heard they're going to make that affordable housing.
They're going to turn that into affordable housing, which would
That's
be,
interesting.
which is, we need affordable housing around here, and I think it's going to be, I think they're going to build 128 units, most of which will be affordable. So
Those will
it's
be
a,
gone in minutes. I don't think
oh,
Sandwich has
I
any
know, but
affordable housing whatsoever.
it's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
It's an old school. The the space is there, the land is there. It's on a main road anyway. There's so little that anyone can object to that that it's a great spot. So, and Sandwich, like a lot of places, but Sandwich more than some towns here on the Cape, need affordable housing
Oh, for
much,
sure.
much more. Sandwich has kicked the can down the road for decades. When I was a selectman in, I think the late end of the last century into the first part of this century.
You said it, I didn't. I was
I
just going
know.
to let it.
I was thinking back how
Back
long
when
it
I was a
was. And,
selectman, you could have just left it there.
yeah, no, but that's the point. We were talking about affordable housing. We approved a housing plan one night that included affordable housing. and nothing happened. And
Yeah.
the other talk was always the Sandwich Hollows golf course. That there's no reason why you can't do something at Sandwich Hollows. There's all that land, and there's a way to do that. And town doesn't seem interested in doing that either. And
Yeah,
that'd be
so
another perfect solution.
but at least we got the wing school. We got the money for the bridges. I saw
Yep.
the fire at the Daniel Webster.
Yeah, there was a fire in the kitchen last night at the Daniel Webster. Some of the guests had to leave their rooms, but they got back in. So it's just crazy down here right now.
Seriously. I saw what the heck else was going on the Cape? I don't remember.
Oh, there's
I'm
all kinds of crazy things.
I know, right? Well, we've got the orcas. We talked about the orcas already.
Yes. Yep.
Everybody's visiting in Chatham, all excited about the orcas. We're
Yep.
getting ready for the full-on summer season, but I think that they're already here.
Oh yeah. The seals are here, and everything else is coming right behind them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be quite a summer if the weather stays good.
Yeah, my son is psyched that he got to take his finals a whole week early. So he's done. I know all of his buddies are razzing him right now.
Right.
And I'm glad that I don't have to hear another skibbity toilet about it. I am so yeah.
Well, this is excuse me, folks. This is Mariana's last week of school.
Yay.
So,
no more skibbity toilets for you either.
Yep. So today they're all going to the 6th grade. They're going to Oakcrest Cove for the day.
Yeah.
To go swimming and stuff. And I think tomorrow she goes up to the middle high school, as they call it.
That's exciting.
Get to see the place. But they don't have, maybe they don't do this anymore. They don't have a kind of graduation, if you will, because they're leaving grammar school and they're heading to middle school, and there's really there's nothing.
Did you want a graduation?
Well,
I feel like we give them too many graduations.
Well, that's
I think
true.
the preschool graduation, then the kindergarten graduation.
Well, those are silly. and this is the time right now where everyone's posting their cute little pictures of, their little kids and their grandkids, and God bless them, and it's wonderful. But it's like, really?
I know. I do like the adorable little ones with like the singing of the songs and stuff. Yep. Whatever. It's the end of the year stuff. It's cute. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, the teachers are gassed. I mean, they're either having field day or they're watching a movie.
I know.
I mean, it's just all over.
What's up, Lynn?
Yeah, it's too bad they couldn't take the last week and when they get to it, say, you know what? Forget it. We're done.
Well, it's so nice outside. To go outside, do some I don't know, mycology. Go teach them about stuff that's growing in the woods.
Oh yeah.
Go outside.
Yeah.
Honestly, we just need it.
I know when I taught in the back of my mind, that last week of the semester, I told myself, you're going to be done the week before.
Yeah.
And I was always done, did everything I had to do. And that last week was, you can hand in your final projects. And if you have any questions, I'll be here.
Yeah.
And of course, no one came, but I was available. And that was the most important thing. And I got the projects in, and it was an opportunity to sort of begin grading things and everything. But that last week, I don't care. Well, I mean, there were some professors who kept the pedal to the metal, but it's kind of silly. It really is. Everybody's
too
done.
long, and you're burnt out. We're over it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, if you want to hear about what's going on with the Sandwich Police,
I love our good crazy crime.
For example, they were asked to go over to Pinkham and Luscombe Road because a resident was putting tree branches in the roadway to slow down traffic. They were unable to locate the person who had placed the branches, but the Sandwich Police say, but yeah, let's not do that, huh?
I just can't believe a grown human being was throwing branches in the road to slow people down. How old are we?
Yep. Or there's the landlord who called to report finding marijuana plants in his basement.
What?
They were left behind by the previous tenants. And the
whoopsies.
The landlord was advised, hey, they're legal.
Oh my God. We must have forgot to pack something around here. What was it?
they're gonna go down their basement someday, and we left those behind.
Well, they got a big pot problem going on the vineyard. Apparently, they
Oh,
closed
really?
the one growing facility that they do have
Mhm.
is closing, and the problem is you can't get any weed over there because the water is regulated by the
Right.
government and the
Yep.
FAA. We can't fly things over there. That's regulated by the government. So they're going to have a weed problem over there.
Wow.
And the
Wow.
Cape Cod Cannabis Commission is on the job, apparently,
Oh, I'm
just
sure.
in case you
No,
were
they're not.
worried.
Boy, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people over there.
Yeah, it's not high times over there. Sad times. What's up,
Oh.
Diana? Everybody's ready for a little bit of music bingo over at Bailey's tonight. If you're looking for something fun to do, 6 until 8, you can go over there. Huge portions. Food is delicious. And getting rave reviews. Don't forget to leave a good review. Only the good reviews, please.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. And Bailey's is when we first moved here 29 years ago, or 29 years ago, Bailey's was there, and it was great then.
Yeah, consistent for many years. Her and
yeah, and it's hard for a place. It's hard for any restaurant to be open and be consistent and be good for those many years. Most restaurants last, maybe 10.
Shout out to Richard and Diana, making sure it happens. Hi, Lauren. I miss your face. I hope you have a great grand opening. Lauren has Oplace's official grand opening tomorrow. And drop in the chat how people can get involved, because I know you've got a bunch of activities. Thank you very much, Kristen. I hope we have a good time too. I'll let you know when the vacation officially begins. Right now, we're just working from a different place. That's all.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So can you explain exactly what this conference is about?
So, Kaseya and Dado, they're just the tech stuff that Cliff works with. So it's what's new in the business, what's being integrated, how to sell it, how to tell people how to use it, how to protect yourself. Everything right now is compliance, making sure that you're safe. And I know that anybody that works in any form of IT, law offices, just anybody in sort of working in bookkeeping, you got to protect your business from ransomware and all the craziness that goes on the internet. I mean, there's a new scam every day.
Oh yeah. And it's too bad we've gotten to the point where you can't even sign into an account you use on a regular basis.
I'm paranoid of everything.
We're going to send you a code, put this code in. We're going to send you another code, put this code in. All I want to do is check my bank balance. Come on, stop it.
Yeah, but now I don't trust anything. So if you don't have 2-part verification, I'm like, this is a scam. I'm not touching that. Unless you make it so difficult for me, I don't believe you now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's not good. It's not a great thing. Good morning, Erica, Gloria, Susan. Thanks for joining us on the show. Hank and Mashpee. I'm over in Ireland and Dublin. Thank you very much for joining us. I actually had a moment yesterday where I was having a good laugh with my son and his buddy CJ before we left. And I was using teenage vernacular in the proper sense, where I was mocked for it, where Cody stole CJ's snack. And I said, well, he had to pay the phantom tax. And then Cody looked over and he's like, Mom, no.
The phantom tax?
No, the phantom tax. And that means stealing somebody's food.
Oh, jeez.
And then Cody goes, that doesn't mean it's okay for you to use it. It's weird. So even when I know it, I guess I'm apparently cringe.
Nope.
I'm cringe.
You're too old, Steph. You're just too old. Wait till you get to be old like me.
Yeah. Oh my God. You need to start dropping some skibbity toilets in your life, Hank.
I pick up little things every now and then from Mariana, and I tell myself I'm going to remember them, to use them sometime. I never remember.
No.
Because it doesn't mean anything to me, and it's just some silly word and goes in and out, and oh well. And I really think the grandfather would look really stupid using it.
Oh, yeah. I know everybody is planning for summer vacations right now. And I saw that American Airlines is flying in and out of Hyannis now.
Yes,
that's
so
exciting.
Now there's 2 ways you can get to New York and the world out of Hyannis, which is, excuse me, folks. I mean, not all that long ago, people were wondering about what's the future of the airport here. And now we've got 2 major airlines flying in and out.
I know Katie's done a really good job of bringing some programs there, and also education. She's teamed up with Four Seas, and she's got a lot of flight plans, women in flight, and pilots. It's just really very cool, the programs that they're integrating from the college to give like a new little life over there at our airport. Fun.
Right. And we do need an airport that people can fly into. I mean, even some of the tourists, they have big planes.
Yeah. Lauren, if you missed the show, the weather is not great here. It's cold. It's Ireland. It's just, it is what it is.
Well, it's 50. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
I don't like it, Hank. I just left 70.
Oh, well, okay. All right. And our friends down in Florida are still baking
Roasting.
down there. 70, 80. As you know, I follow the Clearwater pages because that's where we always go. And some of the questions people ask are just so dumb. It looks like there's rain in the forecast next week. Should we cancel our vacation?
What? Dumb things on social media?
Yeah. First of all, why would you ask people on a Facebook page, should you cancel your vacation? Hi, should I lose money? I mean, it's like, no. And everybody knows how the rain is in Florida. It rains for 10 minutes and then it's done.
Yeah.
And it could rain where you're sitting and I could be sitting next to you and it's not raining on me. It's the damnedest rainstorm you've ever seen. Just like a line and then it's gone and off you go. It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
You're going to enjoy it next week for sure. I saw there's a new trend in wellness, beer bathing.
Beer bathing?
Beer bathing.
B-E-E-R?
Yeah.
Not B-A-R-E, B-E-E-R? Okay.
Correct.
And how does that work?
I don't know. Apparently it's good for your skin.
You fill up a tub full of Bud and jump in?
Take a little sip, take a little drip.
I guess that would be good for your health.
I don't know. I got enough problems. I don't need to take a bath in beer. I think it would stink and just smell like the inside of puffer bellies in the 80s. I'm good.
Oh, God. Or the Mill Hill Club in the 60s.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Oh, my God. Oh,
that is so funny that the Mill Hill Club is now an old age home.
Is it though?
I mean, the people who live there, I'm willing to bet there's at least one person living in the Mill Hill Club who went there back when it was the Mill Hill Club. There's got to be at least one. Got to be.
The bikini contest I judged. If those walls could have spoken, I'm glad they couldn't.
God. And the stuff that went on back then that people would be absolutely appalled at. Now,
we were children. I was a child driving. I remember Attleboro High when Renee and I were seniors one year, and we drove to the Cape because we knew we could go get served and play pool. Underaged. Go to the Cape. No one knows us. We look old enough. We're good. They just didn't care. No one cared.
Oh, did you see who was sick? What's his name? Morgan.
John Morgan.
John Morgan.
He's been sick for a while.
Yeah, there's some kind of a final event he's having that's coming up. He gonna go somewhere and he wants to say goodbye to everybody. And yeah, it was.
I don't know how I feel about that. Do we want to have a goodbye party while you're in like good enough health to be able to have a goodbye party? Probably. Yeah. I'm not saying no to anyone's last wishes. I mean,
have the Irish wake before you're wakeable.
That's it. I would like to enjoy the wake to see who would show up. Why not?
Right.
I'll be dead and gone by then. I know won't matter to me.
And I mean, John Morgan. Oh my goodness, he's been playing around here, forever?
Yeah. Yep. He's the king of the happy hour right there.
Oh yeah.
That's why we don't have happy hour anymore. It's because of John Morgan. That's too bad.
I don't know why we can't have happy hour. That's just a dumb.
I feel like it's a Cape Cod rule. I swear to God.
Yeah. I think it's a Massachusetts thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's Massachusetts somehow trying to be holier than thou and just picking the wrong thing to be holier than thou about.
Yeah, Mari even thinks it's a great idea. Have a big party.
That's right. Well, that's what Mari wants. Mari wants a big party. We've kind of discussed this because I'm whatever. And she wants to have
estate planning. Okay?
Right. It's estate planning. There you go. Estate planning. And she wants to have a big party. That's what she wants. So okay, I mean, I'll tell Megan. Tell Megan because not going to be my responsibility. I'll try to leave a little money behind to pay for it, but not my job.
You are too funny. I saw that there is a new restaurant that is doing move over, no shoes, no shirt, no service, nobody under 30.
Nobody
And I
under
laughed.
30.
I said, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
No drama, no drunks, no whatever. I mean, I feel like once you're 30, you just want to go and eat and have a nice meal and then get out of there. I kind of like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's kind of a good idea. But
Without
someone's going
fail.
to claim. But someone's going to claim they're being discriminated against, and
Of
they should
course,
be allowed to go because they're 28.
Without fail, every time Cliff and I try to get away without children, we will be sat next to a screaming toddler.
Of course.
It's how it happens. And I've got to shout out on the airlines because I was sat next to a screaming toddler and there was only one scream time. It was 2 full minutes of screams and then that was it. So I was like, oh, this is gonna okay.
What when you were taking off? Yeah, probably the pressure on their ears, and then they exhaust themselves.
Then it was good. So I was like, all right, I'm good. Nothing worse than being a parent and having the child that is doing the screaming. There's nothing you can do. And it's
because you're so
awful.
embarrassed. You're so embarrassed because you know someone is being judgmental.
Yeah. Well, it's not even embarrassed. It's just so stressed out. You can't do anything. Your hands are tied. We're all rotting in this tin can together.
Right. Did anyone come on with an interesting emotional support animal?
No.
Oh, okay.
So low key. I told you, like one of probably the nicest flights. And it was like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here's all of your meals. Want some more booze? You take this, you take that. The Irish have it down. They don't care.
Have another beer.
They just don't care. Like, take care of yourself. Good luck to you.
Right.
Don't make it our problem. Have a nice day.
Yeah, right. We'll be sitting in the back if you need us, but
yep, exactly.
Only if it's an emergency.
So what do you got going on this week, Hank?
What do we got going on this week? Well, today on lunch break, we're counting back the top 10 TV shows of all time.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
It's got to be something. I fell into some murder garbage on Netflix last night because I couldn't sleep because my time is all messed around.
What, there's 5 hours difference?
Yeah. So I was wide awake at midnight because it's 6 a.m. Like, time to get up for me. Like, that's not good.
Yep. So, yeah. It takes. Well, you're going to be there long enough that you're going to adjust.
By the time I get used to it, it's going to be time to leave, and now I got to
come back
do
here
it all
and be
again.
Totally screwed up again.
Exactly.
Yeah. Although I found the coming back easier than the going.
Well, because I come back to the regular time.
Right.
Like, I leave at the same time that I get home. So it's like no time passed.
Right. And then you're just tired.
Yeah, right.
And it happens to all of us. Okay, I'm tired. Oh, well, but on to the next.
I have no time to be tired. We've got so many things happening. Emily is picking up our fair tickets. We have gotten the Demolition Derby, Hank. So Lemonadio and all of our staff is going to be on hand at the Demolition Derby, like just cheering on the crowds, passing out all kinds of great stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Come home. I'm very excited.
Come home to the Demolition Derby.
Yeah. Well, we're the ones who started the hype back when the demo derby got really big on the Cape. And I know our friend Kat, who drove in the Demolition Derby, is very excited. She said she's going to make a guest appearance. And
really,
it's just such a fun event. If you've never seen it at the Barnstable County Fair, it is such a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be covering a lot of the agriculture. We're going to have a day of bees. We're going to have a day in their garden. We're going to check out the crocheters and the growers and the fun little side stories and some of the livestock stuff.
Right.
So I'm really excited to get that people view of the fair this year.
Right. That's why we're authentic radio for Cape Cod and beyond.
Hank, I knew that you would slide right in there and drop that.
I wasn't born yesterday.
I am pumped for it. So make sure that you follow us on social media, lemonadio.com. Alexa, play Lemonadio Radio. We're also on Roku TV. You can grab the app. Hank is working on filling out the day form. We'll get that squared away by mid-July. We're
Right.
working on
I'm
it.
gonna try to have interviews while you're gone, and we'll have some people. We'll have some people all lined up. So when you come back, well, when you come back, I go. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
I know. Emily is holding down the fort, like I said, and I got a shout out to all of the staff, Bree and Robin and Kristen and all of the people, Betsy jumping in, all hands on deck at Lemonadio right now. Sandy, thank you very much for all of your hard work. It really is a true team, and I'm super excited to have you at the helm, Hank. You're
Yes.
next in charge, so you got to make sure. Those panic phone calls right now. I've got Julia at the house running things as well, and our J1s.
How are the J1s doing, by the way?
They're
Do we
doing
know?
all right. They're doing all right. They keep checking in with me, so
Good.
everybody seems to be whole. It's only been a day and a half, Hank. Check in with me next Tuesday if you have time. When do you fly out?
Oh no, we're not leaving till the end of the month. So
Okay, perfect.
So I'll be here. You come back and then I go.
Awesome.
Michael Anthony will probably bring you back from the airport and take us to the airport.
Shout out to Michael Anthony. Bell
How was that
Luxury
ride?
Travel.
Is that the coolest car?
It was so nice, and he got us there back roads. The kids were afraid to touch the snacks. I said, touch the snacks. That's what they're there for. Because we ended up being there. It was a brutal monster leaving the Cape. Traffic was an absolute nightmare. And it was nice. It was comfy. All of our devices were charged. He dropped us right off at the front door.
Right.
And I got a hugging out the door. And honestly, it was just the easiest way to get to Logan. I have a hard time going any other way. So thank you very much, Michael.
It's the only way to do it. If you want to start off your vacation right, you've got to hire Michael and just have him take you there. It just, the stress level is anything that's a little lower if you're even nervous about flying, and otherwise you're a nut by the time you park your car, and then you've got to go through security.
I know, that's just awful.
No, did you guys get TSA pre?
No, but we were in and out of there in like 15 minutes. Of course, Cody gets flagged. Why? Oh, Mom, I forgot to take that water bottle out of my backpack. I'm like,
I just flashed on. I was watching one of those To Catch a Smuggler things last night.
And that made you think of me?
Yeah. You said Cody got flagged. I said, what did they think he had? What did
out
he
of all
like?
the things in the world, I'm like, of course it's him. Water bottle in the backpack. So.
Oh yeah, actually, I did that once, and I was flying with the president and CEO of the company I was working for at the time, and we missed the flight.
You did that?
Yeah, I did that. But he was fine. Okay. Fortunately, he was fine. We were leaving. We were flying out of St. John's in Newfoundland and Labrador.
Oh,
and he actually liked it there. And he was happy he could stay over another night and we could go out and get dinner and have a couple of drinks. So it worked out okay. But I'm like, oh God, Tony's going to kill me. This is it.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie. And then there was another time we were flying out of the same airport, and everybody from the company, from the big CEO from Rome to my CEO, to me and all the execs here in America, plane takes off and an engine cuts out. And the plane starts to making like it's going to turn around. And then the engine comes back on. And then we continue the flight. And everybody's looking at each other going, what just happened?
Yeah, and you can't pull a nothing to see here, folks. I mean,
what just happened? Did we what? And then I'm just looking around, I'm going, God, the whole company would have gone down.
I'm sure it's a quiet flight.
Very quiet. Very quiet. I've been on a lot of flights. That has never happened to me. It was awful. I mean, I've been on, flights that are bumpy and everything else, and I'm used to it. I don't care. But yeah, that was like, oh no, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Just
no,
crazy.
thank you. Mm-mm.
Mm,
So we're not
mm.
going to have any of that.
Yes, yes. We are taking the train, so that's not going to happen. Well, no, you have to fly to.
I know we're flying to Amsterdam. Luckily, it's only an hour and a half long, and I don't even know what the hell the airline is. God help
Mhm.
us. But they're used to it around here. They'll be fine.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's yeah.
What could go wrong, Hank?
Nothing at all. No, just the engine could cut out.
Oh man, thanks. So Emily is picking up our fair tickets, like I said, and you
That's
can
cool.
win your way to the fair. Wednesday we'll be over at the Sandwich Taverna. Robin will be there with Hui and our friends over at Sea Grants. It is weather related
Mhm.
trivia, and they've got a bunch of
Weather related.
I know somebody from CAI is going to be there.
Oh,
They were like, "Can we use your microphone?" I'm like, "Yes, you may."
yes, you may. Absolutely. We'd be honor and a privilege.
Absolutely. So yes, we will take you guys. That'll be Wednesday. So we'll have some fair tickets to give away. Then our monthly prize is still a family 4-pack of tickets to the Red Sox. Includes parking and dinner at Cask and Flagon. So this is a really nice monthly prize that we've got for a giveaway.
And folks, Cask and Flagon has been the place to go
Oh yeah.
if you're going to a Red Sox game like forever. It's right there in the corner. Fenway Park is right across the street. You can't get into it unless you're there early enough or you have a reservation from Stephanie.
That's it.
That's absolutely the coolest place.
Right? A nice little prize that we've got to give away. So that is our monthly giveaway. And how you get that is by knowing our themes for our bingo. They're not too difficult. And I do have a clue for you. You're not wrong, even when you're wrong. You are entered into the drawing. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's just a good time to make people think. That's the whole thing. Also, if
Right.
you get our monthly newsletter and you subscribe to that, there's a clue in there for bonus
Mhm.
entries.
Yeah.
So
How do you get the monthly
scour
newsletter, by
that.
the way?
You just get signed up. You can go to our website, lemonade.com, and get
Okay.
yourself signed up there. So,
All right. I
or
will do
stopping
that.
by one of our shows.
There you go. That'll do
That's
it.
it. All right, Hank, I will see you next Tuesday.
Absolutely. Where we? Oh, you don't know where you'll be. No, will you
I,
still be? You could be anywhere. Oh, this will
Stay
be fun.
tuned. Where in the world is Stephanie? You'll find out next Tuesday,
There you
everybody.
go. All right. Take care of yourself.
Bye. Make sure you
Bye.
listen to Hank on lunch break, and he's got some great shows lined up for you this week, everybody. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Bye, folks.